friends, and welcome back to my channel! It is I, Erin, and today I brought you a full face of first impressions! Oh my god! And I'm only going to give you one spoiler. I'm not allergic to any of it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did not want to have to take this makeup off after I finished it. What is my hair? Why is it doing this? What in the butt? What is it doing? I don't know. That's my cowlick back there. And like, even if I tell my hairdressers about it, they still just don't understand that you just have to cut it down to like nothingness. Otherwise it's gonna do that. I'm gonna look like an alfalfa sprout. In any case, if you want to see how I got this look and how I felt about my first impressions, what they were, you can also read the description box. But if you want to know what they were and how I felt about them, just keep on watching. Also, hit that thumbs up button because I'm awesome. Do it. Do it. Do it. Let's go. Hello. Beer of the day is wine again. Like, I've been such a failure with my beer of the day, but this wine is legit and it's $5. Delicious. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty chatty today, so I guess I'm going to chat it up. We're going to do a full face of first impressions, so let's go right ahead. Should we start with the eyes? Yeah. Let's go ahead and prime the eyes. The only shade, this is all first impressions. This is the BH Cosmetics Cream Contour Palette. I have used one color out of this one to try to cover my brows, but I didn't actually use it as like a cream product like that. So I think that counts, and I haven't tried any of the others. I'm also going to try out this Mary Kay Beauty Blender or Blending Sponge. This guy was $12, so not as expensive as the Beauty Blender, but not as cheap as the Real Techniques. We'll see if it's any good. So, I guess to prime the eyes, we'll use this cream product. It's not really picked up very much. Don't worry, I'm not going to use this, I'm just using the mirror. Not a liar. You kind of have to like dig into it to use it with a sponge. Probably be easier to apply with a brush and then blend it with a sponge, but too late. Okay, for our setting powder today, we're gonna use the Coverfx. This is the illuminating setting powder in light. I bought this a long time ago and I never even used it, so see, brand new. What do you guys think about this app Vero, or Vero, however you say it? Kind of like that you can twist. Can you do that? Twist the top? Yeah, you can twist the top and close it. The sifter. That's kind of cool. I'll go ahead and put this on with a brush. Fluffy brush. Use this Wet n Wild powder brush. Just to set the eyes. I feel like I got very much powder out. Let me try that again. So this app Vero, right? I know I read that they're having issues with their server because so many people are joining at once. And so it's running like slow or whatever, but like I could not get it to even functionally work. I signed up and I can't post anything. I did email customer service and they said they'd get back to me, so we'll see. Or like support, whatever they call that. So I don't know about that. Alright, my eyes look primed. I'm gonna clean my under eyes at some point later. So let's go ahead and do our eyeshadow like we normally would. So today we're gonna use this sleek eyeshadow palette. This is the Beautiful Sin 578 palette. It's plastic, it's black matte with a, I don't know, can you tell, black matte with like a glossy matte or glossy black writing on it. It's like a huge ass mirror, like, okay. And then those are the shades. I feel like these are very like fall shades. They're almost all shimmers. Let's see, 1, 2. There's only 3 mattes out of the 12 shades, there's only 3 mattes, but they are transition mattes, so that's kind of perfect, like this one right here. So I guess to start, I'm gonna go in with this cool tone brown right there. Yeah, a little Wet n Wild crease brush. Shade's pretty nice, right? Actually would make a good cheek contour color too. I'm gonna go ahead and with this shimmery one, I'm gonna run it in the crease too though. We'll see how that goes. Mostly on the outer V. Right here. Well, girl, she's got pigment, huh? We're not playing around. I'm taking it on the crease and the outer corner of the eye. I like that. Okay. And I'm gonna take a flatter brush. Let's see. What brush will I take? I don't know. I'm losing it. I feel chatty today. Well, off today and tomorrow, which is super exciting. I love it. I love being off 2 days in a row. It's the best. It's the best. What's on this brush? Anything? No. It's like a fluffy, flat eyeshadow brush. This is from H&M Beauty. We're going to take that black shade onto the outer corner as well. Girls and boys and everything else, I'm pretty happy with this. This is really easy, which is great. I can't see. I cannot see myself. I'm so blind. Why? Am I crazy or is this gorgeous? These eyeshadows are really doing their job. Okay. All right. Like, look at these. That was an excessively easy eye. I'm not done yet, obviously, but just gonna blend it a bit. I should put this here. Can you see the mirror? Can't see myself, so that's a plus. That's really freaking gorgeous. I'm not mad about that whatsoever. Cool. Cool, bitches. Cool. Let's go ahead and just pop a shimmer in the center. Obviously this shade is talking to me. I can't deal with it. It's gorgeous. So we're gonna use our pinky first and we'll zhuzh it if we need to. You know, that's how we roll, bitches. I say bitches a lot. Bitches and hoes. Oh my god, Grace and I just finished watching Altered Carbon on Netflix. Anybody else watch that? Excuse me, the shimmer is everything. Are you kidding? Shimmer is amazing. We're gonna take a little bit more of this brown shimmer and just pat that between the outer edge and the shimmer we just laid down. It's like you pat and pull just barely. Like that, I don't even know if you'd call it pulling, but. It's the top lid done with shadows. Oh yeah, we are blended. We are sparkling to the gods. Okay. She's not gonna stop. Okay, let's do the face. So today we're gonna try a new foundation. This is the Luminous Wear Liquid Foundation from Mary Kay. This is for normal to dry skin. You all know I have normal to oily skin. What does it say? A luminous finish moisturizing foundation formulated to fight the signs of aging with a patented blend of collagen-building peptides and vitamin E and antioxidants that helps protect the skin against environmental stressors. Reduces appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and imperfections for a perfectly flawless finish. Start opening the box. Mary Kay foundations come in little squeeze tubes. How much is in this? It looks big. Oh, it's just 1 fluid ounce. Okay. I don't know what the shade match is going to be on this. It looks a little bit dark going on my skin, but I guess we'll find out. I hope I'm not allergic to this. It doesn't have any ingredients I'm allergic to that I know of. I did read all the ingredients first. I lost my sponge. It smells like paint. Reminds me of how the Kat Von D foundation smells, like paint. Okay, and I'm trying this with the Mary Kay sponge, and I'm getting sheer ass coverage. Like no coverage. Okay, I'll try the other side with the brush. Because that is nothing. Nothing to write home about. I think my skin looks luminous for sure. I guess we'll try to build it up too. Okay, I'm gonna do some more on my cheek. See if I can build that up. To cover up any of my redness maybe. Okay. Call that light medium coverage. I mean, as a luminous foundation, so I wasn't expecting anything full coverage whatsoever. It doesn't claim to be full coverage. It is definitely buildable. It looks pretty there. I'm gonna do this under the eyes. You know, I don't like to use concealer there. I like to use foundation. It's just too heavy. I'll do concealer there every once in a while, but it's just not my cup of tea. It doesn't look horrifically dark. It's not a perfect match, of course. It's just everything off that. Get that forehead covered. Okay. How's that? I'm not mad at that. I'll have to look at it closer when my glasses are on. But, okay. It's not itching or irritating yet, so that's plus. I put out about the same amount. A pretty big pump. And it took me that whole pump to cover this side, but that's because I did 2 coats. For this, I'm going to use my E31 brush from Morphe on the other side. Do a little Tatela style foundation review. She always does the brush on one side, the beauty sponge on the other. Can you guys tell off the bat if the coverage is better with the brush? I feel like the finish is better with the sponge. And I'm being careful to pat so I don't get extra texture. So I don't want that in my life. Texture is definitely better with the sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and on my textured area with the sponge over top. Just make sure no look it's snatched. The only part is this little red spot on my nose. It's just refusing to be covered, so I guess that's how it's gonna be. I actually love the sponge. I mean, I would have to try it, of course, with my normal foundation, although this may be my new normal foundation. But I do like the sponge a lot. My nose actually looks really good. See, the texture looks really good too. Like, you can definitely still almost see my pores, but they look blurred. I don't know that they help with fine lines, like my lines up here. They're still showing. I mean, they're not super deep, but it hasn't dried down yet. No, not even a little bit. Okay. So let's go ahead and powder the face. I always powder my whole face because I'm an oily queen. So far, no irritation whatsoever, and I do like to put it on with my beauty sponge, so I will go ahead and start under the eye. It's kind of, I think, well, this is like a trial size of this Coverfx powder, so I'm sure it'll be easier to get in there with a beauty sponge in the bigger size, the normal size. I feel a little bit gooey still. So we definitely need to go in with a brush. But that's normal too. I'm actually gonna dunk this out. I have no airspun in there, just like barely any. And I'm gonna dump that out into my airspun lid so I can get my brush in there. What is up with these foundations being like impossible to set? I don't know, it's weird to me. Alright, I'm just buffing that powder all over the face. Let's see how that's looking. Up close it's looking really good. Like, focus on my face. Focus on my face. Wow. Let's put the glasses on and see how it looks from further away. And shade matching and such. Shade's not totally off. It's definitely not too dark yet. I don't know if it oxidizes or not. If it oxidizes, it might be too dark. You can see right here. Right here. You can see that on camera. There's definitely a shade difference. It's hair darker, maybe a little bit pink. My skin is dewy. Not dewy. It's definitely luminous though, it's not matte. I see a little shine coming through. I don't know if that's a combination of the powder and foundation or if it's powder or it's foundation, but definitely a little bit luminous. I still feel a little bit. That always drives me crazy. It's like, how much powder do I need to use to set this? 6 pounds? Okay. It could just be the cover. See, it's still wet. It could just be the Coverfx powder though, like. It's hard to tell if it's the powder or the foundation. So I've never used this powder, so you see I'm going in. I'm not even tapping off the brush, just going straight in with powder, girl. I breathed it in and it tasted good. Is that bad? It's on my glasses. I breathed it in and it tasted delicious. Okay, just clean the glasses off. Is that feeling better? Still barely tacky, but it's gonna have to be good enough.